Meet 85-year-old Tinder granny who finds love in young boys. At 85 years old, Hattie Retro Adge, from New York, is no stranger to dating. The mother of two and grandmother of three divorced in her 50s and has spent nearly 30 years on the dating online. But as she's gotten older, the men she dates have gotten younger. Hattie is having so much fun with her life, thanks to Tinder. She says she uses the dating app to hook up with younger men 3 times a week, and she confirms that she's never been rejected by a younger man. But why does she suddenly want to find her true love? Hattie was married for over 25 years and had 2 kids with her ex-husband. They divorced back in the 80s, when Hattie was in her 50s. When the children went off to college, a lot of the dynamics broke down between her and her husband, so they went separate ways. She missed the intimacy and closeness. So she decided to date again. She once put an advertisement in a newspaper saying she wanted to date men under 35 and was instantly bombarded with requests. At first, she tried to find another life mate, and the process left her heart broken. This former dancer ventured into the world of online dating and says she has managed to date more than 50 men. Since then, she has set out to enjoy her life, dating men younger than her. Adapting to new technologies, he created a profile on the dating app Tinder, which he filled with sensual photos that quickly began to attract attention. And he's really succeeding. According to media statements, the former dancer does not lack requests or matches, especially from young men, for her guilty pleasure. Hattie says that this taste for young people is easy to explain, they are more skilled and passionate in bed than men their age. But she highlights that she is very selective, and before agreeing to a closer encounter with a Tinder suitor, she first dates him to check that there is chemistry. This grandmother of Tinder has been in the game for years, and she has managed to have moments of great popularity. Such as in 2018 when she participated in the UK program Age Gap Love, which is dedicated to proving that age is not a factor in love and relationships. At that time, Hattie had a boyfriend named John, with whom she appeared on the show but with whom she broke up shortly after. She currently works as an intimate counselor and, at the same time, spends her time writing a book that aims to inspire young people and older people to have intimate encounters with people with whom there is a large generation gap. Her controversial lifestyle has earned her a difficult relationship with her children. Although she says that her youngest daughter does not mind what she does and they stay in touch. But her older son, 57, disapproves of her decisions and does not even allow her to see or share with her grandchildren. However, this woman does not regret the way she leads her life and enjoys her way of living. On the contrary, she says she is grateful that, at her age, she can still live fully with herself. Hattie used to go on Tinder dates 3 times a week, however, she was blocked on the app. She's not been forced to try new dating apps. After 30 years on the dating scene in New York, Hattie Retro Adge is ditching Tinder. After her initial success on Tinder, she became famous as Tinder Granny. However, Hattie has decided to ditch the hookup app in the hope she will meet someone more long-term, though he still needs to be at least 20 years younger than her. Hattie never intended to date so many men, but she found that after she hit it off with men on the platform, she wouldn't hear from them again. In recent years, she starred in a Stephen Klein-lensed campaign for Dolce & Gabbana, alongside legendary supermodels Claudia Schiffer and Bianca Balti. The likes of Paper magazine have also done features on the octogenarian's inimitable style. As well as writing a book titled Exes and the Single Senior, Hattie also appears in documentaries and broadcasts about the cougar lifestyle. A title she has only recently accepted in recent years. I'm a cougar by default. Each time, I would have wanted one of the men to say, I can't live without you, this is so great. Hattie also previously appeared on the documentary Extreme Cougar Wives when she was 76 years old. In the show, she revealed that the youngest man she had slept with was 18. She has been dubbed the oldest cougar in the world. People are always imagining that a cougar is clawing their beasts of prey, going after a boy toy or a cub, and she has turned that around. She has never gone after a young man. She always waits for a man to come to her, and that happens quite often.